Meeting James Layton here in the pit area. You've probably seen his 14, this 305 sprint car. This is his second year doing these. He was one of the guys who started in micro sprints out at Paradise Speedway. Did 2 years there. It's his second year in 305s. James actually led some laps last week in the A main, ended up fourth, career best finish. First of all, James, congratulations. Had to feel good to be running up towards the front.
Yeah.
Just happened that way? The handicapping kind of put you there? Is that what it was?
Yeah, I qualified for handicap in the heat. Started right there at the front. Led as many as I can, and then car kind of went away a little at the end.
What was it like? Because I know a lot of people, I know you've seen a clean racetrack in your 600, but what was it like seeing a clean racetrack here at Canandaigua in this 305?
It's pretty good. It was fast. Them cars up top were flying. I did the best I could at the bottom, but pretty sure you had to be at the top to win it.
Okay, so is that what we learned from this?
We're going to try it tonight, run the top.
Do you normally tend to be a bottom feeder by nature?
Not really. I like the top, but my car didn't really want to run up there.
Wow, what happened when you tried to?
It was just a little tight, wanted to push.
Okay, and that's tough at that point because there's no way you could stay up there, and so you just said, forget it, let's go right back to the bottom. Okay, fourth place. What was that like at the window and afterwards? I mean, that's a top 5 finish.
I mean, I was hoping for first. I led them first few laps. I mean, it was pretty cool.
They say that sometimes when you're out front, it's tough to know where everybody is behind you.
Yeah.
Was it just that simple? You just had no idea where to go almost?
Not really till I started seeing them go by me, I guess.
Okay.
Other than that, I was just hitting my marks, grinding.
Why are we running better? Is it just experience? Have you learned a little bit in the setup, or is it a little bit of both maybe?
Yeah, we've recently rescaled the cars and everything, tried a new setup, scaled them different, seemed to work.
Okay. We looser, tighter?
Kind of the same. It steers better, likes to go where I want more often.
So better going in, not as out of control.
Yeah.
Okay. So what kind of stuff did you learn in micro splits? Let me see, you were 11 or 12 when you started micros?
Yeah, I mean, same type of control. I mean, it's obviously a little different, but the rough concept of the wing and stuff and shocks.
To me, and tell me if I'm wrong, seems to me like it would be harder to drive one of those than one of these because you're shifted with your left hand and everything too.
Well, you really only shift off the start and then you don't shift while you're racing.
Okay. And it's a hand clutch too, right? Yeah. So what do you wrote? Second, third?
Yeah, you start in second usually, shift to third.
Okay, and then you're fine after that. So it's not as complicated as I might have thought that it was. Do they handle similarly to this?
Steering's a little different, but...
How so?
They seem to...
Twitchier, more responsive?
Yeah.
In the micro?
Yeah.
Okay, so this seems a little slower.
Just steering-wise.
Okay.
Definitely. These are more...
Yeah. Got a lot more snap to them than that had. So where would you like to be? I mean, most guys I know in 305s would eventually like to do a 360 or 410. Is that you?
Well, this is going to be my last year.
Oh, why?
Get out of it. Go to work, try and make that happen.
Is it a hiatus or is it a retirement? I mean, are you going to be done? Really? Oh, well, who knows? Maybe someday down the road you get when you get going years from now and do it all over again, right?
Maybe.
So the goal is we want to get one this year, then, don't we?
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing. Okay. Well, I hope you do, and if you do, I'll be down there to see you. All right. Okay. So, and you're 15. What are you going to do this summer? You going to work?
Work for my dad, and then I mow after work too.
Okay. What's your dad do?
Construction.
Construction. So you'll be busy this summer then, won't you? Okay. Well, I'm glad to meet you, and I was so happy to see you running towards the front last week, and hopefully we'll see you up front again tonight, man.
Hopefully.
Okay. All right, guys, remember to subscribe, turn on the notifications, and when you see this 14 running up front later on this year, you remember this face, remember this guy who's behind the wheel.